Nation strategy indexes were created to outperform traditional equity indexes. Here at NationShares, we have accomplished this by combining the underlying index with robust option strategies, resulting in mainstream vehicles that should be a core holding for every investor. NationShares calculates all the Nation Strategy Index methodologies on a variety of underlying assets, including U.S. equities, as well as equities based in the UK, France, Germany, Japan, and Hong Kong. Additionally, the methodology can be calculated on a number of domestic sectors, including consumer staples, consumer discretionary, technology, energy, financials, industrials, utilities, healthcare, materials, as well as non-equity products such as U.S. Treasury bonds and notes, and commodities such as gold and oil. The nation's investment methodologies are applicable to every optionable asset class. The four NationShares methodologies are intended to suit the needs of investors and traders alike. Our core methodology is intended as the heart and cornerstone of an investor's portfolio. Our low volatility methodology uses an option strategy to create an authentic, low volatility product that doesn't rely on stock picking. Our better beta bull and bear indexes are superior levered products intended for short-term asset allocation, hedging, and trading. The nation's large cap core index has outperformed the other major equity indexes and asset classes since its initiation in 1989. Outperformance of other indexes and asset classes is precisely the reason we created the nation's large cap core index. Since 1989, our index has outperformed the S&P Total Return Index by 285 basis points annually and has done so in all market regimes. But as investors know, what really matters is the return generated as a function of risk. This is what makes the nation's core methodology so impressive. It generates superior returns while taking less risk for each unit of return. Since 1989, the Sharpe ratio for nation's large cap core has been consistently superior to other indexes and asset classes. The nation's large cap low volatility index has posted absolute return performance that is superior to the other major low volatility indexes. This includes the S&P Low Vol Index and the CBOE's 95-110 Collar Index. Low volatility indexes are intended to boost risk-adjusted returns, and on this basis, the nation's Low Vol Index significantly outperforms other indexes, including the S&P 500 Index, as well as the S&P Low Vol Index. The nation's large cap Better Beta Bull Index uses a unique strategy to lever returns when equity index markets rally, without levering losses when they fall. The result is leverage for trading and asset allocation strategies with substantially superior risk-adjusted returns compared to other levered products. The nation's option overlay strategy generates leverage while also reducing the negative impact of daily compounding. Like all nation's index products, the nation's better beta indexes are protected by patents pending. The nation's large cap Better Beta Bull Index has outperformed the S&P 500 Index and generates leverage without some of the violent price swings of generic levered methodologies. Although the nation's Better Beta Bull Index trails the S&P 500 levered index, it does so with substantially less impact from the effect of daily compounding. Because of daily compounding, levered products often see returns that are dramatically different from what users might expect. The nation's large cap Better Beta Bull Index generates risk-adjusted returns similar to the unlevered S&P 500 Index and superior to those of the traditional levered methodologies. The nation's large cap Better Beta Bear Index uses a 1-by-2 put option strategy to lever gains when equity markets fall without levering losses sustained when markets rally. The nation's large cap Better Beta Bear Index generates substantially superior risk-adjusted returns for traders attempting to short equity markets, as well as investors looking for a more advanced hedging vehicle. The nation's Better Beta Bear Index outperforms the traditional inverse leverage strategies by using an option overlay that takes advantage of the passage of time as well as issues like option skew. The compound annual return generated by the nation's Better Beta Bear Index is tremendously superior to that of the traditional inverse levered index. Nation strategy indexes offer a solution for every investor and every market outlook, while covering an extensive range of asset classes and equity sectors. The rules-based, option-enhanced strategies take advantage of the synergy of combining assets with options to generate superior returns. With Nation's indexes, we give you options.